Today we're going to be looking at an export connector that Tromba Technologies utilizes to support EDI export out of our Tromba AI for Claims solution. This export connector exports an EDI file that can be moved or ingested by your system of record if required. The EDI file meets all ISO standards. Tromba Technologies has decades of experience customizing and implementing export connectors that are all compliant with Kofax Express, Kofax Capture, and Kofax Total Agility. In the General tab, you'll see some file directories. The Mapping folder contains default mapping files corresponding to different EDI standards. The Working folder is used for temporary storage for exporting EDI output. You can indicate if you'd like to turn on logging and specify a directory for it. Lastly, you have two options for your EDI file output. You can choose to have each document create its own EDI file, or have each HICFA and UBI document in the job create a single file for each document type. The Data Mapping tab allows the user to configure how the data from the capture fields will look in the EDI file. This list contains classes and groupings of index field mappings. If you loaded the default mappings in the General tab, standard EDI segments will appear on the class list. You can also set conditions for the data. In this case, if insured name B and C are not blank, then set the primary claim flag to no. You can use the Field Mappings tab to form the various loop elements that are used by EDI output. It can use either capture data or any translations that are used in the Data Mappings tab. This provides flexibility in translations of the data that is needed to create the appropriate EDI file. The class list and the conditions are similar to the Data Mappings tab. The Output Data tab is used to finalize the loop elements in the EDI output file. The loop segments prepared in the Field Mappings are used in the Output Data control. The output string is used to add the segments, which were defined in the Field Mappings tab. This export connector is one that Tromba uses for our Tromba AI for Claims export. The EDI file that it outputs meets all ISO standards. However, Tromba Technologies also builds our own custom export connectors. You can find those videos on our website or in our LinkedIn profile. Thank you for watching.